Hey, it's Spence from WP LaunchFi. Today is July 3rd, 2024. We're about to release the V2 of the LaunchKit plugin manager. Have had a lot of good questions, and I want to just give a sneak peek. First of all, the LaunchKit manager has a lot of free value for anybody who installs it when they're running a site as a WordPress administrator, agency owner, or even just a smart business person. All of the things that have caused problems recently, from having the activation wizards go crazy on you, admin notices all over the place, having certain extra plugins added without your permission, having the plugin manager dependencies being broken by WordPress core so that you can't install and uninstall things when you wish, and finally having update emails sent all over the place to your clients. These are all really easily removed to give you back the kind of experience and control you need. That's all free. Plus, we throw in a white label feature to hide the LaunchKit manager if you're trying to do this for clients. In the installer itself, we've made it so you no longer need keys or all that other madness. Instead, you just go to WP LaunchFi and get an account. You can have a free account or a paid account. When you have a paid account, it will give you access to all the pro plugins in one place without any extra subscription. If you are trying to log in and you don't have credentials, the login form here will inform you of what your problem may be. So for example, here, if I try to log in, it will say, please check that you have a current membership, etc. If I were to fix this, and let's go in with an actual test account, you'll see that that will open up the installer, and the installer lets us know when you've had your last update. So here, July 3rd, if I want, I could check for the latest updates because maybe that was 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago or an hour ago. If there are updates, it'll let you know and they will refresh below. Second of all, there's a new feature here called plugins being tested. This has caused a lot of questions from previous versions. This is stuff that we are now testing or curating to make sure that it doesn't break the heck out of your site or those of your clients. There are so many plugins being managed by so many people that oftentimes one update of a single plugin can cause a domino effect. So in this case, for example, these are plugins that just got updated literally as of this morning. And as a result, we want to make sure they work before we release them. This just lets you know that that's coming down the line. When these are available, they will be down here below. Typically, we do this once or twice a day. You can install any updates you want, either a la carte. For example, look for the checkout manager, and if there is an available version, you will see it with the matching thing here, and you can just click to install. By the way, if you want the actual plugin itself, you can just click and download it locally. Use it anywhere you want because this is open source software. Next is you can go ahead and check for updates and refresh, and then if you've installed something, it will typically fix that. It'll show the update here. If it doesn't, there's a quick fix for that as well. Sometimes you may have plugins that we aren't managing for you, and it may be confusing. Like, what if there's a plugin here that isn't in the stack below? Simply go over to the other side of things in the normal plugin manager, check under installed plugins, and you'll typically be able to install it there for free if it's part of the repository, or you'll get it from whomever you originally bought it from. We only manage the plugins inside of the kit. If there are ever plugins you think should be in the kit, let us know. We'll make it part of the subscription. Finally, there are other tools here I want to just advise you of. When you want to have your licenses, there is no need for you to add licenses to any of the plugins. These are all open source plugins, and we are managing them for you as your sort of sub-agency and intermediary. Included with this is right now the Cadence Pro key, also a couple of the other plugins, so you don't have to do anything as long as our key is installed. However, if you want, you can replace it with your own key. Just put it in here, click use key, and you're good to go. Actually, click save your own key, and you're good to go. Next is there are situations where you want to bulk delete stuff. Our bulk deleter is awesome, fast, and extremely dangerous. It will not delete LaunchKit, but it will delete all other stuff really super fast. So you can either bulk select and just nuke the whole site, or just take a bunch of things. And when you delete them, it just gets rid of them. No fuss, no muss, no messing around. This is the kind of stuff that an administrator really needs and wants. Just be careful you know what you're doing. It does give you the warning in advance. And then when you're done, you can refresh to see what's left. The packages is a great feature. This is something that will allow you to start with a blank plugin and then using one of our default packages. These are really placeholdery at the moment. Go from zero to a finished site ready to go just by clicking on one of the things we offer. Right now, these are placeholders and they do have functionality, but we're going to be putting a whole library of great ready-to-go minute launch solutions in here. You can also create, sell, or share your own with your clients. Just use the installed Prime Mover plugin as we've documented, and you'll be able to create your own packages where you can sell the URL to your clients so they can paste it in here. and or you can do it for them and be up and running in minutes. We are going to be having some featured partners where people will be either getting for free or paying to have their plugins featured in front of our audience, see what they think before they're installed in the kit. You'll also be able to manage your account and get to our documentation from here. All of this provides just a set of tools to make WordPress into the kind of thing it should be as a service for smart business owners, creators, administrators, and agency owners. This is Spence. I'll see you on the next update.